Hi, good evening everyone. This one is mainly this live. I'm planning to explain you the quiz with question and answers. The active followers mostly you would have participated in these kind of quizzes already, like where I provide the question and also answer and the answer with explanation. So let's see that from November, December and January, in the last around 3 months, 2.5 to 3 months, what kind of questions we have put it on our community and how many people have answered and all. I just go through quickly with each question, and when you have time you just come to our YouTube community and just filter or verify all of our posts where you can find the quizzes. The quiz will have a question and it has an answer. Okay, the correct answer is provided. You can try what answer you wanted to give, and then you can check the correct answer with detailed explanation. Many questions are covered from S4 HANA. In the future also I will cover from mostly S4 HANA, and few are ECC. So I hope you can utilize my efforts. So because I hope all of you are liking and you learn something. So if you are more people are participating in that quiz, then it will encourage me to make frequently. Thanks again. Let's go through that, what kind of questions we ask during those quizzes, and what are those answers, and generally how many people are giving correct answers. Okay, that's our target for today. Let's wait for 1 more minute. If anyone is joining, then we can start. Anyway, this video will be available in public, so you can refer. But only thing is, like right, all the videos won't be available in search properly. So you always be active and come and search in our channel what videos or what playlists, and then definitely you will get idea. Hi Sohail, good afternoon. Okay, let's start our agenda. So I'll go through that, all the questions, all the explanation is there, so we don't have to spend much time on that. I hope you're able to hear me. So let's start this one. So which of the below fields help you to differentiate standard purchase info record and consignment purchase info record in SAP? You can see 81% of members have given correct answer. That is info category. If you go to M11, you will see info category, and if you go to the table A and E, you will see the info type. So that's why I mentioned that it is stored in A and E table. Okay. So 866 people have participated and 81%. It's good to see that many people have given correct answer. So this is the community. Like I mentioned, that you come to community and check our latest posts. So you will find our quizzes. Is it possible to create sales order if there is an active physical inventory document in SAP warehouse management for the storage bins of respective material? Here the stock is available in certain bin, and that bin is activated for physical inventory stock count. At that point of time, is it possible to create sales order? The answer is yes. System will not stop you to create sales order. You can create sales order, but outbound delivery also can be created. But after outbound delivery, when you create transfer order, system will throw error because there is no sufficient stock, because the bin which has stock is already blocked for physical inventory. When you activate the document, it will be blocked. That's what the explanation also provided. Good to see that 1100 members have participated in this quiz. Which of the below is not a shipment type in ECC or S4 HANA WM movement type configuration? So the transfer requirement, we have a different kind of shipment types like put away, stock removal, warehouse supervision for that internal movements. But the transfer requirement is a document, but it's not a shipment type. So TR is not a shipment type. We have standard put away for receiving, stock removal for picking, posting change notice for internal location to location, or quality to unrestricted, unrestricted to blocked, that kind of a moments it will come. And warehouse supervision for the bin to bin transfer mostly, but transfer requirement is not a shipment type. When you create PO with reference to PR, which of the below fields are not fetched automatically? So the correct answer is gross price. Quantity will come automatically, material will come, and even plant will come, but gross price will not come until you use any parameter COB and all those stuff. Normally the price will come from the info record or contract condition records, but it won't come from the PR in a standard scenario. So you have to take it in mind. I mentioned about normal standard scenario. So it's very nice. 1435 people have participated in this quiz, and 83% have given the correct answer. Hi Rahul, hi Nerusu, thanks for joining. Okay, let's go to the next question. What is the abbreviation of BPML? Business Process Master List. This one is like I given the explanation here. Business Process Master List is the correct one. The list is prepared during blueprint phase before we start preparing the blueprint Word document. For sample and all, we have provided in our content and all. So during the blueprint phase, when you are coming to the finalization of the blueprint, we already get to know that what are the different business scenarios are required for the respective business. Based on that, we prepare a list of business process master list. Each processes we put it in an Excel sheet, and it works accordingly. So this correct answer is business process master list. What is the one-step movement type for the STO without delivery process in SAP? So this is the correct answer. One-step process is not available in STO process without delivery. There is only one process, that is two-step. The movement types are 351 and 101. Just to make you confused, just to make you learn something new, I felt like let's make a question like this which doesn't have a answer. So that's why I have given the explanation that the one-step process is not available for STO without delivery process. Only two steps must be done. If you really need one-step process, then you have to go for intra-company STO with delivery. Okay, or else you can just do a transfer posting 301 or 311 to move from one plant to another plant or location to another location without STO. So this is another question. I'm a special procurement in SAP material management. I used item category L and I need bill of material during PO creation. I am special among all the procurement processes and very special during the interviews. So that is subcontracting process, and subcontracting process accounting entries and that item category L and the process of giving components to the vendor and get the final product. The entire process is quite interesting, and also in interview it is popular because especially those accounting entries are quite popular, which has 3 entries, means 3 debit 3 credit in a normal scenario also. So the process is subcontracting process. Which of the below element decides the interim storage bin number during any goods movement in SAP S/4HANA stockroom management? So the answer is requirement type, because there is in the configuration there is a requirement type. That requirement type will make you to decide that what is the interim bin. Okay, let us check it. Okay, let us check it. We'll check in few minutes. So requirement type, and if anyone joins in online, we'll say hi in this meantime. So if you have some specific topic to cover in the coming videos and all, you definitely you can mention there. Okay, so as a comment or something, so definitely I will plan in the future. And keep watching our videos and come and check out the playlist to utilize it. Okay, so that it will be a great help to your friends if you share the content, and if you give any inputs, that will be helpful for me to improve. And mainly the content is already available, so that you can utilize the content to learn more and to practice. Okay, so especially the playlist will be helpful for you to identify the exact area where you are working. Okay, where you want to learn. Okay, so that will be helpful. So please focus on our playlist to identify whether you want to learn a special procurement. You can go to special procurement section, or if you want to learn inventory management, you can go to inventory management. Okay, so like that you can definitely plan it. Yeah, good afternoon, Vishal, and yeah, thanks for joining. So we are just revising our quizzes which we have given on YouTube community. The most active followers always see those quizzes for learning. Maybe I will plan a dedicated video for the variant configuration block. Okay, mostly these finance people use that variant configuration more. Yeah, I will try to plan a dedicated video on that to learn more. Hello.
Hello.
Are you using SAP?
Yeah, just logged in. Shall
Okay.
I turn off?
Yeah, just give me some 20, 30 minutes. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah.
20,
Okay.
20,
Just closed it. Yeah.
20 minutes only. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let us log into SAP. So I was mentioning about requirement type, right? So SPRO, reference IMG, and logistic execution, warehouse management, and activities, transfers, define movement types. If you take any movement type like 001, 201, select, go to display. Okay, So here we can see this requirement type. The requirement type will play. For example, when you do goods issue for cost and related process, the interim bin 911 storage type will be there, but the storage bin will be, it's a dynamic, it's not a fixed bin. The dynamic bin is derived based on the requirement type. In this case, the bin will be cost center. Okay, for example, if you take any other process where it is a purchase order, so receiving time, the bin is a purchase order, and sometimes it is storage bin. Okay, sometimes sales document, which is outbound delivery. So your requirement type will be playing the role to decide the type of bin. Okay, what bin, the bin number will be based on the requirement type. So that is the one requirement type. Only 53% I have given answer. Generally, I see that one WM stockroom management, our followers or our YouTube family is not that familiar or not that much interested. I see that. Okay, even the number of people who participated also, it's lesser than When you create the stock transport order, you will see that delivery date is updated automatically. Which of the below source plays the key role in the calculating of STO delivery date? So when you create STO process, the delivery date is calculated based on the material master plan delivery time in days. Okay, so if you take any material /OMM03, so let's go with the table level. That's better because we are not using continuously side system. So let's go with that method. Where is the plan delivery time in days? Go to search, give PL and search plus, yeah, plan delivery time not equal to 0. Okay, so we will get a material along with the plant which has the details, so that we don't have to worry much. 76 plant is 111/OMM03. Because S4 HANA systems, I'm not able to keep a dedicated one. I'm planning to keep a dedicated one with the entire setup of my company code, plant, everything. During ECC, I maintained for around 4+ years, same server. So now we need to see like how to have the better server to use always for our activity. So go to MRP 2 or 3 or not 1, mostly it is in 2 or 3. Plant is 111. Okay, see MRP2 view, it is available. Planned delivery time in days. This will play the role in calculating the delivery date in STO process, because in STO supplying plant and material, we don't maintain any info records, so material master will play the key role. Okay, so this is the one, the answer. You can check all these questions and answers in our community also. You can come and verify. So the next question, when you create the transfer order against inbound delivery, the system will create an interim storage bin under 902 storage bin. Which of the below numbers is considered? So as per SAP standard, that is purchase order number. Just now I was mentioning, right, the requirement type. Okay, so I was mentioning about the requirement type. Let's go to the same config. Let's take it 101, 001 and 101 movement type. So if you take 101 movement type, so you will see that
లేరు ఒక సంవత్సరం 2 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత
Have you registered yet? Join me at my next webinar and learn insider tips to beat market manipulation, using price to profit alongside the big boys and never second guess the markets again.
Okay, so if you select that 101 movement type and go to display, here the requirement type is purchase order, so storage type is always fixed 902, but the bin is dynamic. The dynamic bin is taken based on the purchase order number. If you are doing receiving against purchase order number, so the purchase order number will become the interim storage bin. Okay, so 66% have given correct answer, 913. So next question, you transfer a validated material stock to non-validated material, which of the below statements is correct? So you can see that the statement validated material is moving to non-validated material. Okay, you are moving some stock to non-validated material. So what will happen? Moving average price of the validated material is increased. Moving average price of the valid material decrease. These are also some confusing statements I have given. So because when you are transferring the validated material, it's like issue, we are issuing the stock of a validated material, so there will not be any impact to that moving average price. So no impact to moving average price of validated material. Same way like how we work on that, right? For example, when you are issuing the stock, when you issue the stock to a cost center or a production order, or you are issuing for an outbound delivery like a sales process, at that point of time there will not be any impact to the moving average price of the source material or the material which you are using, because during removing there will not be any impact to moving average price. It will only have impact when you receive the stock. If you receive the stock, if your current price is $20 and you're receiving with the $23 or $22, at that point of time moving average price will be calculated based on total value by total quantity. So as you are receiving with a different price from your existing price, the moving average price will be affected. So during goods issue there will not be any impact to the moving average price. I hope it is clear for you. I was asked a question in interviewer, if goods are sent to the organization by vendor, but due to some reason organization does not want the product at that particular time, then what to do in this case? So it's not something like you ordered to Flipkart and Flipkart or Amazon, and then you told suddenly that I don't want. If you don't want, there is a process, right? You have to go to your login and you have to mention the return or reject the product. You have to give a valid reason. So if it is within that, they will cancel it. If they already started shipment, then they will ask you that once the product is reached to you, please send the return. There is a process. In similar way, a company and vendor will have an agreement. If you want to reject any product, you have to reject before the shipment starts. If the shipment is already completed, you have to accept it. Or there will be a contract, right? There will be a contract between the vendor and customer, because they frequently buy the products. In similar way, how Amazon and you have a contract that you can cancel before shipment starts. If after shipment means you can return it with the valid reason, or there may be sometimes that if you really want to return, you need to pay certain amount and all. It's a purely like that. So based on their agreement, they are okay with that they can return any point of time. Then after goods are received, they will return it. System wise, they will not do any kind of transactions. If their agreement says that you have to reject or you have to inform to the vendor before the shipment starts, but already it is shipped and it reached to the place, so this time you have to accept it. So based on their guidelines, system wise, like I mentioned, that if their guidelines says just reject it, they don't touch it and they don't do anything in the system, just the physical goods will be back. And if they accept, then they receive and keep it in they use directly. But they receive and still they want to have a negotiation, they keep it in any damaged location, or else they can use this 103 or 107 moment type where they can keep the GR block stock. So until the negotiations with the vendor it is successful, then they do 105 or 109 to take to their stock. And the financially, if they want to have any 10% rebate or any kind of a thing, they will manage during invoice posting. We don't have to return with 161 and all, like I mentioned, that the purely their agreement, how they agreed. So if they reject without anything, without doing anything in the system also, they can reject it, so the vendor will send back. Okay, we don't have to do anything, that purchase order needs to be cancelled. Okay. But if their agreement says that after shipment starts, once the shipment is completed you cannot do anything, then they have to receive and use for their utilization. Okay. So 161 and all will happen if there is a real return because of the damage or quality or other reasons. It's not something just a reject, means mostly they will handle in offline. So there are multiple mock interviews in our channel where the 2 years experienced candidates can get the content, and the overall content wise most of you aware about that. If you go to our channel Ganesh SAPSCM.com, and here there is a link, you can click on the link and register if you want to have our complete content, where you will see the course, real-time interview, ECC S4 HANA differences. Okay, so all these things are available. You can see the new section, ECC S4 HANA differences are also available. Okay, go to the next question. Which of the below statements is true about S4 HANA MRP live? So the correct answer is MRP can run for multiple plants at once. I was mentioning, and even we have videos and all. So the new T code was introduced, the MD01N. Okay, so in MD01N MRP live, this is in S4 HANA. I'm showing you S4 HANA 2022 server. So in this server you can find that you can run MRP for multiple plants at a time, but the previous in ECC in MD01 you can run only one plant at a time, but in MRP live in S4 HANA you can run for multiple plants at same time. So the answer is multiple plants. MRP can run for multiple plants at once. I always want to see at least 1,000 people should participate in the quiz. Okay, because this quiz is for you, not for me to read, or not for me to showcase my skills and all. Just to have some kind of a practice to the people who are actively following our channel and check the community and check the feed. So if you subscribe and click on the bell icon to our channel, whenever I post this kind of quiz also you will get the notification. And also when you open your YouTube channel, just when you open your YouTube icon, you will see in the feed, okay, about our posts. Okay, if you like the quiz, you can immediately share to your friends, because it can come in your interview or it can be useful for your regular job. Okay, is it possible to transfer a non-validated material stock to validated material stock? If yes, what is the moment type? Yes, it's possible. You can move with 309. Okay, the base unit of measure should be similar, so you can move with 309. So for every answer I have provided the explanation along with the answer, so please utilize. Okay, so please utilize and learn properly. Which transaction needs to be used to change the price of a material in SAP? Most of the people may think like MM02. We can see 19% of people, but MM02 will not have access to change the material price, so you must use MR21 transaction. So the next question, who moves the transport request to production in a project? Okay, that will be under basis consultant. The basis consultant is responsible to move transport request from just to production. Okay, you have to prepare all the list of transactions in sequence as per your requirement, and those list of transport requests will be shared to the basis team, and based on the project guideline or their, if it is support project, they will do weekly, twice or twice, and if there is something urgent, you have to take a special approval to move that respective transport request to production. So finally it will be done by basis consultant. The next question, which of the below activities is considered as master data in SAP? Define message type, define message schema, create output condition records, define condition tables. So only output condition records you can maintain with NACE transaction, or if you are using specific like MN03, MN04, whatever, all those are as part of master data, or you can maintain any system where you can you have to maintain directly. But when it comes to define message type, define message schema, and define condition tables, all these are part of configuration. You must be you must have a transport request, and it should be done in the development, the golden client. There are multiple videos on our channel about transport request. Please go and check transport request by Ganesh Padala to find those videos which are relevant to transport request, different type of TRs, how to generate it, how to move, all those stuff are explained. You created purchase order for 10 materials. 8 materials are extended to the warehouse and 2 materials are not yet extended. Which of the below statements is true about the creation of inbound delivery? System gives error not to create the inbound delivery for all the 10 items. System shows only 8 items in inbound delivery creation screen. So mostly what happens, system will just neglect or ignore those materials which are not yet extended. If it really gives also, it will throw error as these are not extended. So among these options, this is the correct option. System shows only 8 which are already extended. The 2 it will ignore until you extend to the warehouse. Purchase order can be created if the material is not available in the warehouse, but inbound delivery will stop you to create for those materials which are not yet extended. So coming to next question, which table can provide most of the data you use in LX02 report? So answer is LQA. So because of SAP WM, we don't have much participation. So this is the LX02 report where you get a warehouse stock. It's like our MB52 in material management. In warehouse we have LX02. Okay, so this data, if you wanted to see, then in which table, that is LQA, LQUA. LQA table stores the data of stock information of a material. Okay, this is the LQA quant. So quant is unique combination for the combination of material, plant, batch, stock categories, special stock, storage type, for all these combinations. Okay, that answer is LQA. So thanks whoever new members have joined. Shubham, like I mentioned that you can go through our mock interviews. Okay, so but please focus on practicing and understanding the business terminologies. What is use of info record? Without info record, what can I do? And what is the use of contract? Without contract, can we do the purchasing? So these kind of questions you have to ask yourself and do it. So where will you find the mode of transport in purchase order, and in which table you can find the data in SAP? Okay, this is the thing, like mode of transport you will find in header, Okay, so when you go to a purchase order, ration ME23N, there is no import. Okay, so they have not activated this foreign trade data, so that's why you cannot see, but it will be seen in here. One more tab will be there. Okay, in that tab you will see the details of mode of transport. That mode of transport comes from the vendor master. Okay, whatever you mentioned in maintained in vendor master, that will come. You can show in the vendor master purchasing data, you will see that mode of transport. This is business partner. So if you go to purchasing, this is the field mode of transport. The same field will come to the purchase order header. Okay, from the business partner, or if you are an ECC, it is vendor master. So it is stored in EI KP table. So EI KP table, if you see S16N EI KP. So in this way you will see the mode of transport. You can see here field is stored in EIKP. So this is sales and distribution. You posted a billing document, but the status is still open and the accounting document is not yet generated. So what could be the reason for this issue among the below reasons? I have given few reasons. What could be the reason? So no access to VF02 transaction, or GL account is not yet extended. GL account is not extended to the company code. So the GL account is not yet extended to the company code, which belongs to that respective sales organization and all. So the correct answer is GL account is not extended to the company code. So I have given the explanation also here. After extension with FS00 transaction, you need to go to VF02 transaction and click on release flag to create the accounting document. Which is the most commonly used movement type in real time to increase the stock without purchase order? While practicing, many people use 561. So I can see that 45% of people have selected 561. But in real time, what happens in most of the companies, not everywhere, even during my initial end user company, this 561 was open. But after become consultant, I worked on multiple projects. In every project, once we do the cutover activity, right, all that non-legacy system stock we add into SAP with 561. Once that is completed, and today go live happened, and today the accounting team will block that GL account which is assigned to 561 in OBYC transaction. So 561 will be inactivated in the entire project, like after go live No one can do 561. If someone is trying to do, then they will get that error message related to jail account. Then how can I do any kind of quick adjustments? Mostly 202 is quite popular for any quick adjustment. Okay, either use a dummy cost center or you can use a real cost center. So dummy cost center, generally we suggest if they want to do any adjustment, they create 202, they take two pieces and immediately they want to cancel after that respect to adjustment, then they can use dummy cost center, because we are receiving 2 and we are removing 2 within few minutes. But in really, if they want to increase the stock, mostly we have to discuss with finance. If they are okay with 202, we can do it. Otherwise they have to follow the physical inventory process. So they have to do the step by step physical inventory and declare the profit, then the stock can be received. So generally in real time, how can you get a stock? You will get by procuring, means by doing goods received against purchase order, or by doing goods received against stock transport order, okay, or else by receiving from other location or plant by doing the transfer posting like 301 or 311. Okay. Another case where how do you get the stock, that is physical inventory process. So physical inventory, they do the count, they increase, like they found system says 8 quantity, physically they found 10, that 2 pieces are considered like a profit. So like that you will receive a stock. So most of the major methods, in this way you will get a stock. There are few other processes like you get from customer return, or you will get in customer return process also you will get the stock from the customer. There are few miscellaneous scenarios, but the whatever I explained, those are 98% of the transactions in a regular scenario. Okay, scenario MRP type is PD for a material and the sales order is given for 20 pieces. Now you run MRP and system generates the purchase requisition. What is the purchase requisition quantity? So this is a straightforward. The stock of the material in plant during MRP run was 5 pieces. So here you can see that the MRP type is PD. You have a requirement of 20. Now you run MRP, but at the time of running MRP your stock is 5. Okay. So how much requirement will generate? System generates 15, because requirement is 20, available is 5, 20 minus 5, 15 is the requirement. When you run MRP, system will consider the requirement quantity of 15 and generate purchase requisition for the 15 pieces. The correct answer is 15. Is it possible to give the serial numbers in sales order for a material? Yes, actually you can give the sales order serial numbers in sales order also, but in most of the business scenarios and regular process we give the serial numbers in outbound delivery, but there is an option to give in sales order also. The next question, which of the function can be used to fulfill the business requirement? What is the business requirement? This is the scenario based question. Business wants to procure specific material from 2 vendors as per the percentage basis. For example, the procurement quantity is 100 pieces and 70 pieces should be from vendor A and 30 pieces from vendor B. So whenever they want to order 100%, 70% from vendor A, 30% from vendor B. How to achieve that? For that process we have a master data called quota arrangement. There you can mention the 70% and 30%. So when the system is generating a new requirement of 100 pieces, for let's say take an example. So when during MRP run, system creates a purchase requisition, system will allocate 70 pieces to one vendor, 30 pieces to another vendor. So quota arrangement is mainly used during these kind of business requirements. So if the business wants to have a single vendor, that we know that the source list we use it. So based on the source list you can fix a single vendor, but if you want to have this kind of percentage basis, you can utilize quota arrangement. I have given that explanation also here. In community you will see the same question with this kind of arrangement. Explanation will be available. and if you select any wrong answer, system will show you which is the correct, and respective explanation also available. Okay, we are coming to end. There are 5 more questions. What is the best movement type suggested by SAP to move the normal stock to project special stock? Okay, so the best movement type, recently we had an issue by using these 412Q and 412E related things. So SAP is recommended for project stock if you want to transfer, okay, from normal stock to project stock. To move the normal stock to project stock, SAP recommended to use 415 so that you will not get any kind of irrelevant transaction keys or additional amount loading and all. So always use 415. I have an SAP note also how SAP recommended to use 415 for this movement from normal stock to special stock, special project stock, 415. So another scenario based question: during the initial stock upload of a material, the moving average price is 200 INR and the amount which you have given for one PC stock is 180 INR. So while doing the initial stock upload, you gave LC, amount in LC as 180 INR. What is this amount in LC? So that amount in LC you will see in MSEG table also. Okay, amount in local currency, it is MSEG. And let's check our MATDoc table, the latest S/4HANA table. Okay, here also it is stored amount in LC. And in transaction wise, if you want to see, go to Migo. Let's take goods receipt, other 561. So in quantity field you will see this field amount in LC. That's what I was asking here. Material has 200 INR, just was maintained during material creation, but you gave 180 INR. So once you posted the goods movement with 561 for one PC, what will be the MAP of the material? Okay, so system will give the top priority to the amount which you have given in the transaction level, not the master. So you gave 180 here, so system will consider this price, and so that the moving average price of the material after posting is 180. So what is the reason for giving this note point? I have given a note: the stock of the material before goods movement is 0, because that plays key role. If there is a stock, then system will do the total amount by total quantity. So 180 cannot be the right answer. So always whenever we ask a question, asking question is also difficult. If I don't give this note point, someone can get some different calculation or the question itself wrong, because they will ask you one question. If interviewer also asking you like this kind of a question without telling this note, if you are a real knowledgeable consultant, you will not try for the answer. Immediately will ask you that, is there any stock for that material during this posting? Then interviewer will get an impression definitely he is understanding logically and ask the question. Okay, you should ask the question that what is the current stock level. So based on the current stock level, your answer will be changed. If he says 0, the answer is 180. So is it possible to have different prices for same material in 2 storage locations of a same plant? The answer is no, because our valuation area at company code level or plant level, but not at storage location level. And also I mentioned that 2 storage locations of a same plant, you cannot have a different prices. So the answer is no. So next question, what is the best movement type suggested by SAP to move the normal stock to sales order special stock? So like this also from SAP note. So because of 412E, we got certain kind of accounting issue. Then we dig into that issue and finally found an SAP note where SAP suggested to use 413 in place of 412E. Okay. So in same way for project stock, it is suggested to use 415. Okay. So to take back 411, you can use it just to take that sales order stock back to your normal stock. But when you want to move from normal stock to sales order stock, you have to use 413. You can watch the video again and also go to the quiz and check the question and explanation properly if I was little faster, because already available in community, and I wanted to give a refresh to you about the question. Wherever is required, I can show in SAP node login. So that's why I conducted this live. So final question for today, what is the reference document when you want to create written delivery with 122 movement type in SAP during vendor return process? Okay, the answer is goods receipt material document. So if you want to do a return delivery, we go return delivery. So either you can return based on the delivery note or reservation or material document. So among the options given, the correct answer is goods receipt material document. So 1136 members have voted. So please vote and not vote, please participate in poll. Try to give answer. If you are wrong, read the explanation to understand the answer. There are maybe 150 plus quizzes are available on our community. Go through and learn, and like I always mention that please use our playlist to find. And so if you go to our LinkedIn, I put a post about this also, so definitely you can so this is the post. Okay, so this is my post, I put it. You can download the PDF document where I provided all of our YouTube videos with links. Okay, you can see here ECCMM with sequence, enterprise structure, master data, purchasing, inventory management. Then you can find standard reports, real time related, common videos, IDOC videos. If you're interested to learn that WM or stockroom management, those videos are also available. And any career related suggestions like how to prepare resume and cover letter. Okay, there are a few success stories of our students or old friends. Okay, you can definitely get inspired. So LinkedIn suggestions, how to use LinkedIn for your better career. And education for SAP career will be helpful for your friends who have done MBA in finance or MBA in marketing, or what kind of SAP module he has to choose. Okay, those things and all explained in this playlist. So I will provide this link in the comment and also now, so that you will get to know. So definitely you will get to know that the PDF document you can download. Okay, so let me download the link for you. Yeah, this is the post. So copy, I'm giving in the live chat. Okay, so and also I provide as a comment, and you can go there and you can download the PDF document. So no need to come to the channel and all, you can come and just click on the link. Okay, so that will be working. If you download the PDF, it will definitely work. So in the PDF document you can click on the link, the system will navigate you to that. So happy learning, and keep sharing, especially this PDF document I want to be available for maximum people, so that is in your hands. So everyone must have this PDF document, so you can go through the which topic today you wanted to learn. MMWM integration related, you can go and check that what videos are available, you can learn. And SAP S4 HANA content, we have 15 plus videos available in this playlist, and I keep adding the new videos. And ECC S4 HANA differences also I will keep adding. So whatever I learn, whatever I find it, I hope everything will be helpful. You can follow me on LinkedIn also. So Ganesh Padala, if you search, you will find my LinkedIn, so you can follow. Thanks again for your time, and keep sharing our videos, and keep learning. If you have any specific topics or important things, you can put a comment. Definitely I will note down. I may not be able to do immediately or respond. So some of the time, many of the times, not some of the times, most of the times I may reply late, or I may not reply to certain kind of questions, but at least I try to read it, and I consider for future videos. And keep learning and keep supporting each other. And if you are on Udemy, if you are working in any Deloitte or PwC or TCS, any kind of companies, you would have free Udemy business login. So you can go to your login and search as Ganesh Padala. You will find 13 of our courses. You can enroll for free. And if you have already enrolled any of our courses, please spend few minutes of your time to provide your valuable rating. Thank you, and have a good 2024 and happy weekend. Thank you.